Libra, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below, and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each individual card. Here we go. Libra, you're kind of at a standstill. So, I kind of feel like you'll do just about anything to get the attention of a certain somebody right now, okay? You're feeling like... Ooh, sorry. My headset's falling off. You're feeling like there's a need that somebody else can fill in your life, okay? Like I said, you will do anything to get this person's attention, and you don't feel quite whole without this person right now. But there really isn't any resource that you have that can draw this person in. Or at least that's the way you feel. You feel like you have nothing to offer this particular person. But man, do you want their attention. Again, you feel like if you rush in too quickly, then you'll scare this person off. So what you're doing is you're just kind of, I want to say you're almost like lurking in the background, hoping that they'll notice you, you know? So you're not making any grand gestures to get this person's attention. You're just kind of making yourself there, around, available one way or another. And you are very, very hopeful that this person will see something in you and that they'll want to feel the same way. They'll want to get your attention and they'll feel like you have a need or that they have something that can fulfill your need. So you're really hoping this person feels the way you feel. Yeah, you feel like this is a means to an end, like this is the end all be all. If I don't get this person's attention, this could be, I know the way it sounds, it makes you sound creepy, like you're just lurking in the background to get somebody's attention. But I mean, if it's like a romantic relationship and this person doesn't know you very well, then yeah, that's exactly what it is. But if this is like a friend who just hasn't been paying attention to you, and you're just kind of being there and available for them to see if, if they're going to come to you. Well, that's a little bit different. But this could also be vocational. Okay? This could be you trying to get the attention of a particular client and not wanting to be too pushy. This could be you trying to get the attention of your boss without trying to be too flashy. You know what I mean? So don't take it right off the bat as I'm calling you a creep. I mean, unless you're just online stalking a crush and not actually ever speaking to them, well then yeah, you're being a little creepy. But I kind of get a heavy vocational vibe out of this. So the strategy that you have just to be available is allowing the other person to make the choice. So you don't come off as being too strong in the process. And that would allow them to grip the steering wheel and turn towards you. Once they grip the steering wheel and turn towards you, then you'll be more than willing to switch this around and actually make the changes to work with that person, okay? So it feels like I said, I get a heavy vocational vibe off of this more so than I get a creepy vibe off of this. I'm glad you're not being creepy. But yeah, it feels very vocational. And it feels to me like you want to be there and noticeable without like coming on too strong in order to, or be too flashy in order to get the attention that it is that you're seeking. You just want to be there and available. You want to be an option, and you want this person to choose you. You don't want them to feel obligated to go with you. You want this person to want you. Or client or boss. Yeah, see? You're ready to manage the resources and the responsibilities in a mature fashion. You don't want to You also don't want to take on more than you can, you don't want to bite off more than you can chew in the process. You realize that you already kind of have a heavy load. But you do recognize that you can forge a new path with this other person, with this other client, with this boss, with this project, with this energy. You recognize that you have exactly what it takes. You're just hoping they choose you. Yeah, you're just waiting in the background, waiting to be chosen. You don't want to force yourself into the position at all. Huh. This is so interesting. Again, you have this sense of lack, not feeling like you don't have what it, and that might be why you don't want to come off as too strong and you don't want to bite off more than you can chew, because if this person comes to you, then you can admit that vulnerability. You can say, yes, I'll be happy to work with you on this particular project, but here's the resource I don't have. Are you still willing to work with me? Which is probably why you're not pursuing it. Now it's starting to make sense. And you want them to see that perspective. You want them to see that honesty in you, that you saying, okay, yeah, I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to put in the work and I'm willing to put in the effort. I don't have 100% of what you're looking for, but what I don't have, I'll make up for with the hard work that I'm willing to put in. Now the reading is making sense. You feel like you can give them a new perspective on how to get things done, even though you might be lacking one main material resource that they need. No wonder you aren't actively pursuing it. No wonder you're beckoning them in to see you, because other people might have this other resource, but they don't have the heart that you have. They don't have the willingness to put in that extra drive that you have. And that person has to see it, and that person has to choose you. Libra, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next week.